Spirit,
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit, but you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my ways? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit, but you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my ways? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit, but you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my ways? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You
Hold
cannot.
on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit, but you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my ways? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You
Hold
cannot.
on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit, but you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my ways? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
Hi. So I'm back like I never left. Hi. Welcome back to my show. I love you all. OMG. Okay. What is going on? I just fixed it. Okay. I just fixed it. Okay, we're good. Should be fine. All right, I love you guys. Can you guys hear me? Do I sound underwater? I should sound fine. Like I just checked it, like to make sure. And I'm like, girl, yes, absolutely. Gross, gross, gross. I don't see how the girls do it. I don't see how the girls do it. And I'm a girl. I don't get it. I really don't go. Okay, y'all said it sounded good. Okay, not choppy. Okay, Tasha, you would have to say it like that. And I'm a girl. I love you guys. Hello, everyone. Oh my God, I love y'all. Y'all ran up in here. Y'all ran up in here. I just saw you guys like 30 minutes ago. I love you guys. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Oh, there was one I needed to shout out. Let me shout you out because I love to shout you guys out. Shout out to Antoinette for the Cash App, okay? As well as Stacy and Twala. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. Welcome back to my show. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. And it's been 10 minutes already. Almost 800 of you guys in here already. Like, we are popping soon. Please hit the like. So the title says Diddy's mansions destroyed by raids. Yes, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into some footage of it too. And I'm a girl. Diddy's lawyer speaks. We don't care. Justin Bieber was affixed. Okay, by Diddy exclamation. Okay, so we know that there's been a lot of information out here about dear old touch on you Diddy. Absolutely. We were going to talk about Justin the other day, but what was it, yesterday? Yeah, and then this news broke. So then, because I was going to talk about, part of this yesterday. So I'm going to fuse the two. We're going to, talk about what happened with Diddy and the raids and the destruction that we're happy about that they did to his house. I wish they would have done more. I love that they destroyed the girls' room. Yes. Absolutely. Homeland, y'all did a wonderful job. Y'all did a wonderful job. I love how y'all just I loved it. Great work. Great work. Great work. Although I would have liked to have seen like more like holes. I really didn't see no holes. I was a little let down by that. A little let down by that. And I would have liked to see more doors like off of the hinges. Absolutely. I would have liked to saw more of that. Absolutely. And I want why y'all not open the refrigerator? I wanted to see what was in there. So y'all could have opened the refrigerator too. And now my girl, y'all probably missed out on all type of stuff. I'm like, why you open the refrigerator? Like, oh my goodness. Now the one downstairs y'all opened. Thank you. I appreciate that. But the one upstairs, why y'all don't open that? But I wanted to see what was in it. Like, thanks. It's like, does he like store the Ruthie's in the refrigerator? Absolutely. Absolutely. Is the Pokeball in the freezer? Now my girl. I said, now look at here. Now look at here. Y'all could have did a little bit more damage. Okay, nah. Y'all didn't step. Y'all could have stepped on the clothes. I would have been stepping on the clothes and all of that. And y'all could have threw Justin them to the ground. Okay, I really don't understand why y'all want to be violent any other time, put knees on necks and all of that. And I'm a girl. How y'all brought that security guard out there when he was hemmed up like that? Y'all should have brought Justin the Christian outside like that too. Y'all supposed to be rough. I said, they walking out? They ain't bleeding? Y'all ain't kick a punch and stump on them like... I was a little let down. What happens to police brutality? And I'm a girl. What happens? Y'all done got real nice. I said, now look at here, Homeland. Y'all got the right to break arms and all of this. So break one of their arms or something. They just standing outside scared as hell. And then King Combs want to be in the car with that girl after they picked them up, and I'm a girl. Acting like you took it like a G. You very so much didn't. You very so much was crying. You was very so much sitting there on camera, holding your head up, trying to keep the tears back from falling, and I'm a girl. Scared to death, and I'm a girl. Mm-hmm. Now, Christian done been Justin done been arrested before, so he know how this go. Okay, put your arms behind your back. Okay, he get it. Everything can and will be used against you. Okay, now Justin a little piece of used to that. Mm-hmm. A little piece. He on probate. It's a little piece. Okay. He used to that. But Christian was about this on his own. He absolutely was. He kept looking at Justin. And Justin kept eye contact with him. Like, you better not say a fucking word, yo. You already know how dad gonna feel about this. And I'm a girl. And that's what that word. That's what that word, okay? But you know, Justin done been around the block, you know, with the police, and I'm a girl. So he you know, he knew everything he said can and will be, and I'm a girl. But this was Christian. He a gangster, knowing he ain't no gangster. You say you a gangster, but you in pop nothing. So they was in there instead, and I'm a girl. Now let's get into the video right here. Hold on, let me put it up. Y'all know we messy. Y'all know we messy. Let's get into the video. Because we're going to segue on to Justin in a little bit, y'all. But we're going to get into this for her. Did a new video shows TRAFF house at the raid. Mogul calls investigation a witch hunt. Well, that's what happens when you sign a contract with the elites. Okay. Now, don't sit over there and say abracadabra with them. Now, you sitting here a whole warlock in the hold on because TMZ. We'll do a little video still because we'll go to another video because they always trying to like copyright people, and I don't know I got time for all that. So and I'm a girl, so they showed the damage, y'all, that was done. Now this is from the agents, the Homeland Security's cameras, their body cams, and you know, and all of that good stuff. And I'm a girl, so this is where this video footage is coming from. When people is wondering, y'all know TMZ is nosy as hell. They will do anything for the story. Okay, anything. All right, they be sitting down there at the courthouse all day. They got people just sitting there, just you know, waiting for people to walk in and look for paperwork. They go in the divorce part of the thing. They send Harvey email. Jennifer Lopez just walked into the divorce court part where you file for a divorce. That Carter B just came out of that too. You might want to go ahead and say sources say, going on ahead. Now you know TMZ be everywhere at all times, and I'm a girl. Even in states they not even like even states they're not based. They're always somewhere. So this is where this footage is coming from. Okay, and I'm a girl. Now we could have paid for this, but we're not. We're absolutely not. I'm not about to go over there and pay for no body cam when TMZ steal from people all the time. So now here we go. Now this is the electrical system. I told y'all earlier that Diddy has cameras in every single room in the house, including the bathrooms, okay, closets, the churn room, all that stuff. And I'm a girl. So now this is part of the office area, living room, and the churn. No, this is the churn room. Okay, ain't this the churn room? Wait a minute, because you know Diddy like pink stuff too. Yes. Now this I think this Diddy room because it's teddy bears and stuff, and this Diddy room. Yeah, this Diddy room. Absolutely. So that's a teddy bear right there. So I'm guessing he's very so much weird. So let's get into the safe. Look at here. Look, now this is a wall safe behind the wall, behind the wall, behind the wall, up under the wall, through the wall. Is a safe that they found, and they found all type of contraband and stuff inside of here. And I'm a girl. Now, allegedly, A lot of this stuff is files and videos, and I'm a girl allegedly. Now we don't know what's on it, so we can only assume, we can only guess. At this moment in time, none of the information has been released, so we don't know exactly what they found. All right, but let's keep going. Let's keep going. They looked through all of this. I don't know what that word, but this is a bed, and you know the stuff that's on the bed, the teddy bear, all of that, real weird, real weird. I'm feeling like this is the teddy bear that he would have people take pictures with. That's what it's giving an girl. It's giving an girl that he would had him with the teddy bear, gays with teddy bear, and the people that the churn and stuff that he had come over that girl. Would take a picture with that teddy bear. That teddy bear is very significant. They're taking a picture of this teddy bear. They got the camera and stuff on this teddy bear for a reason. This teddy bear ain't just showing up for nothing. If the teddy bear don't matter, then it's just like move it out of the way. Get it out of the way, yeah. Why do they keep showing it? Look close up. You would think it's a crime scene. Close up on the bed. Look. This bear is involved in this investigation. Okay, you heard it here first. This bear is involved. I don't care what y'all say. This bear is involved. I'm telling you. It is very so much contraband. And I'm a girl. The bear is involved. Because why not just move it out the way? They moved the blankets and stuff out the way. Why the bear right there? No, my girl. That bear got a camera in it and stuff. I'm telling y'all. That bear got a camera in it. Okay? The bear got a camera. Something. This bear matters. Okay, because they took it with them. That bear ain't there no more. Everything on this bed they took with them. Okay? They took everything on this bed, and I'm a girl. Look, hold on. Because y'all trying to make it seem like I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm telling y'all, this bear is involved. Now, the bear is innocent. I'm not saying the bear did anything. Poor bear. But, and I'm a girl. Look, all of this stuff on the bed is evidence. Everything. That bag, what's in that box, them manila folders, and I'm a girl. All of this stuff. If it didn't matter, it would be all over the floor. Because they would move it to, use it to get it out of the way. When they do raids, they work through drawer, everything. Like, why were all of this stuff in the bag? This is stuff they were collecting. I'm telling y'all, they was collecting this stuff. Okay? This is stuff they put inside of that big old tank thing, evidence tank that they had outside of them, my girl. Take the bear's contraband. Okay, so now I don't know what this teddy bear did. I don't know its true involvement, but it's involved, right? Free the bear. We want to know what the bear do. What the bear do? What the bear do? I feel like Tasha K sent him this bear. And Tasha K sent this man this bear. Okay, you did it. Okay. I don't want any problems with you. Okay. After she did that interview with Gina girl, or the Gina girl, she sent Diddy this bear. Y'all know Tasha done been involved in all type of federal. And I'm a girl, Tasha, she gonna get to the story, girl. Tasha gonna get to the story, girl. So Tasha sent this man this bear allegedly. This bear is involved. Okay. Look at here. She was involved in R. Kelly's investigation. Why wouldn't she be involved in this one? Okay. Now look at here. Tasha gonna get to the fucking story. Do you understand me? Shout out to Tasha K. And I'm a girl. So y'all, Tasha, he got your teddy bear, girl. So I'm gay. So let's keep going. Because look. This is the churn room. This is the little girl's room. Because you see the heels, and I don't know. This could be Diddy room. I don't know. Them heels, them a little big. So but this could be Diddy room. This could be. Because did he wear those Ugg boots, knee high ones? No, this could absolutely be Diddy's room. Now y'all see how this camera number, girl, because this right here is surveillance from running the cameras, girl. That's inside of the house. If this is the daughter's room, okay, which is a lot of shoes, it's 2 and 2. So I'm assuming that this is the daughter's room because there's 2 pair of Uggs right there. So I'm assuming 2 and 2 for the twins, and I'm a girl. They wear the same size. So I'm a girl. Y'all is welcome. So yes, but I don't know, these heels over here, it's a little piece of giving Diddy. But the girls are models, so they wear heels a lot. They absolutely do. So it's given because it's 2 and 2. It's like double. If you look at the forces that's right there on the floor, or the white shoes, right in front of it is the same pair, another pair. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Buy everything in twos because they wear, they usually match in whatever that they wear. And I'm a girl. So yeah, so yes, now this is their room, camera in there. Look at all that, very gross. That he got a camera in this damn girl's room. Why? We don't know. I feel like he probably do the celebrity dark webcam and make a whole bunch of money of letting people see his churn, just walk around because he's weird. Because girls get dressed in closets this big. They absolutely do. They absolutely do. Girls get dressed in closets this big. They do. Because I would. If I was just getting out the shower and I was in a rush and I didn't know what I was about to wear, but I was just about to pick something real quick, I would totally get dressed right there. Why not? You got plenty of space. Why wouldn't you? Like most people get dressed in big closets. They do. If you got to walk in like that, a lot of people, unless you got something picked out beforehand, like got it laid across the bed, something like that. But overall, the majority of the time, women do makeup in their walk-in closets. They get dressed. They switch clothes if they don't like their top. They'll switch. So they do that. Okay, this is the daughter's room. Why is there cameras in there, weirdo? Because I would my closet this big, girl. I'm getting dressed in there, girl. Girl, I'm getting dressed in there, girl. Especially if I'm in a rush. Yeah, I'm gonna stop right there, be drying off, running there in the closet, grab some underwear, put some underwear on. Girl, grab a shirt, throw a shirt on, grab some pants or shorts or whatever. Shoes right there to the side, grab some socks, pick up the shoes that I'm wearing, and I'm out the door. So it gives like cam, like 24-hour cam. Like I've heard about stuff like that on the dark web, to where people pay big money for these type of cams for people that are unknowingly. That's like the whole thing that gets them off, I guess, is that they have no idea that the women have no idea that they're, and men, whoever, have no idea that they're being watched. They have no idea. But again, how is there's no entry point inside of a closet. So there's no reason of having a closet camera. Like, what do you have a closet camera for? Having a camera by the door, like the front entry part of the bedroom, is enough. Because even for like purposes of people stealing and things like that, there's only one entry point into the room. What do you need a camera for? If there's a window, put a camera outside of the window so that it's pointed down at the window, so that it shows if somebody's coming in or out of the window, towards pointing towards the ground. If you're not, worried about something like that security wise. But other than that, having a camera outside, like in the hallway, pointing at the door is enough. If you're worried about like theft or entry, that's going to show it. If you had something inside of that room and it was gone, the last time you remember, all you got to do is go back to the camera. Who walked in and out of the room? That's it. You don't need one inside of the room. Yeah. Allegedly, like I told y'all earlier today in the live earlier, Diddy has cameras in all of the rooms and all of his mansions, including the bathrooms. Allegedly. Including the bathrooms. So why? So while Diddy was gone in Florida, because he was in Florida, his sons were at the LA home. While he was gone, he sees exactly what they're doing. He knows exactly who's in the home, all of that. Some people have cameras set up like that around their home if they aren't home, and it's just them. Because any private moment that you're having or anything like that, you're not necessarily going to want it on camera. But if you live alone, then it's like whatever, it's just like not that big a deal. I mean, you could always shut the camera off, in the room if you don't want, or wherever. But yeah, so to have a camera in every single room is creepy. There's no reason for that. There's no privacy. None. No, he has cameras in every single room. Every single room. That is what's been reported. There's a camera in every room. Everyone has a camera. Everyone. And it's also how he kept track of like Cassie and people like that. That's why, because she always said there was no running. He always knew where she was and always knew what she was doing. And when she would leave, he would already have somebody on her tail. So they would know exactly where to go and get her. So she had no privacy. None. He read all of her text messages. He do all of that with all of his kids. I think he's like that with everybody around him. He controls every aspect of everyone's lives that's dependent on him in any way, shape, or form. So down to staff, friends, family. The kids are in a prison. They are. Now, there's, I'd say anyone's life, I feel like there's good parts, but overall, they are like in a prison. And they are, because Justin didn't even want to go play sports, honestly. And he didn't even want to go to college. He didn't. He wanted to be more so of an entrepreneur. Diddy made him go to college. Diddy made him play football. He had no interest. That's why it didn't last long. Because he didn't have any interest in that. If he did, then he would have succeeded. He would have. If Justin want us to believe that he literally got that degree off of the merit of his mind, your boy, please. We know your dad likes to pay people. We know. He gave Howard University $1 million and then all of a sudden became an honorary. It's like honorary what? Because he didn't graduate. He didn't graduate while he was in school. You can make someone play football. You say play football or else. That's what happened. He didn't make him play football. Justin did not want to play football. Now, Justin liked football, but it's nothing he wanted to pursue. He didn't want to pursue it. And he's short, like real short. He's not getting drafted or anything like that. No, he knew that was not happening. It absolutely was not. So to Justin, it was more so of a waste of time. So that's how you could tell Justin did not want to play football. He just did. Like that was the thing. He played football because his dad wanted him to. His dad liked that he played football. He wanted him in sport. He liked it. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Justin, we can get into that. Like, I can bring up receipts. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. So, yeah, there were cameras in every room. Every room. Again, this is a bedroom. Has a camera in it. Over here to the side, that's a bed. Over there. That's it. Or here, if you can see my cursor. That's a bed. Beautiful house. Beautiful home. This is one of the boys' room. But they really didn't do much damage in here. It's probably like Justin's room because they all still live at home. All of them. None of them got their own cribs. They all live with daddy. Is this the girls' room? Yeah, this is girls' room. I think, yeah, these are because it's, oh no, well, those are safes on the floor right there. Yeah. Wow, I wonder what that is of. Did it? Quincy, good question. Good question. I saw he was on Snapchat. Quincy looking unbothered. So there's a lot of safe. Them bought Grammys. And I'm like, girl. Fire hazard. Got shoes everywhere. Okay, so let's keep going. So there is a report of Diddy well, not Diddy speaking, because of course he know not to open his mouth. Let's get into the things that were seized from Diddy's home. So annoying.
Sean Diddy Combs in Los Angeles and Miami. Sources tonight now telling ABC News this is a sex trafficking investigation. Have new reporting after the federal raids at the homes of Sean Diddy Combs in Los Angeles and Miami. Sources tonight now telling ABC News this is a sex trafficking investigation involving Combs. And this evening, what federal authorities have now seized in those homes. Here's Victor Akendo.
Tonight, ABC News has confirmed that federal agents seized multiple electronic devices from Sean Combs' LA and Miami mansions, and sources tell ABC News that the music and entertainment mogul is the target of a federal sex trafficking investigation. Combs' plane flying from California to Antigua, but it's not clear if Combs was on board. Video obtained by TMZ hours before that plane landed shows Combs pacing outside Miami's Opa-locka Airport.
We going up, we going live.
The three-time Grammy winner has been the subject of multiple civil lawsuits accusing him of rape and other sexual misconduct. Last month, his ex-music producer, Rodney Jones, sued for $30 million, saying Combs groped, harassed, and threatened him, and was engaged in a widespread and dangerous criminal sex trafficking organization. Jones claims surveillance video inside Combs' homes recorded many of the incidents listed in his suit.
So again, one of the main reasons why the Homeland Security went inside of there is because based off of the receipts that Rodney has submitted in his lawsuit, he's saying in order to get to this other part, in order to get to this, in order to see this and this and this and this, he has surveillance in all of the bedrooms in all of his homes. Okay? So he's saying there's proof. All you need to do is get into his security systems and you'll see everything you need to see. The other side of this footage, or before this happened, this, So again, he has cameras in all of the rooms and all of his homes. That's why they stormed both homes at the same time to try to get as much proof from what, because did he think he untouchable? So he did not expect this. Not like how they came. Now he probably did whatever tip that he was given. I don't think it was like a full-on raid, like both cribs. If anything, I think Diddy just thought the crib in Miami was about to get hit, not the one in California. That's just what it's giving. So Rodney is like, here, if at this house you'll get this, because remember, Rodney has been at all of the homes, including when they had rented a yacht. So he's been to all of these places in New York, in Cali, and in Florida. So he's telling them where, and basically the timestamp, days. Here goes the footage from this day, so, and it happened at this time. So if you can get into his camera or to his circuit in his home and get his surveillance footage, if you look at this day on this time, you'll see this. You'll see this person. You'll see and on and so forth. So this is why they hit both at the same time. So what people trying to make it look like this was for show or no, they are taking him down. As powerful as Diddy is, and as much money as Diddy got, why wouldn't he want to sue the city? Look at Cardi B. What just happened with her, the police made her strip searched her, and whatnot. She already talking about that she about to sue. She already saying she about to sue. Already. Diddy not suing nobody at this point in time. Because that would be the first thing Diddy would be doing, suing Homeland Security. He would be suing all of them. He's not suing anybody. Because, this is a takedown, is what they're doing. They're about to take him down. And he knows it. Because they're not doing all of this for nothing. So you think Homeland Security about to submit these raids, have the judge sign these warrants to have somebody as powerful as Diddy raided simultaneously multiple properties, and you don't think nothing's going to come of that? Nothing. Are you guys out of your mind? Are you guys out of your mind? No, Diddy's a very powerful person. Was a powerful person. They're going to strip everything from him, including the notoriety that they gave him. They're going to take that too. Name, money, because it's just like the Mean Girls. There's certain things that they're scratching off the list as they go down. His money is going to be last. His money is last on the list because it's the last thing that they care about. It's the last thing they care about. They have money in abundance. Money doesn't compare to power. See, when you have power, you can tell somebody to take a life, or you can pay somebody to take a life. If you tell somebody to take a life and they do it, that is power. If you have to pay someone to, anybody can do that. There's no power in that. That's why powerful men have people afraid, because they know how powerful they are. So it's like in a blink of an eye, I could be missing. I could just be gone, because of, they know the power. That's why they're so afraid. People like Cassie and, a bunch of other people, they know not, to say anything. Don't say nothing, So yeah. Yes, CNN cover. Oh, not CNN cover Negro News.
Allegations in it could have paved the way to create probable cause for law enforcement to get that search warrant to search Sean Combs' home.
And just moments ago, Diddy's attorney saying in a statement, Mr. Combs is innocent and called this a witch hunt. David?
Victor Akendo reporting tonight. Victor, thank you.
Yeah, Victor, shut the hell up. Because, we don't care nothing about that. Hold on, we got more. We have more. Hold on, we have more. Because Diddy attorney speaks.
In the first public statement since yesterday's federal raids on his breaking news, an attorney for rapper and producer Sean Diddy Combs is maintaining his innocence in the first public statement since yesterday's federal raids on his homes in Florida and California. CNN security correspondent Josh Campbell is joining us now from Los Angeles with more. Josh, give us the latest.
Yeah, Wolf. Well, an attorney for Sean Combs blasting federal agents who were at both residences yesterday in Miami and here in Los Angeles, blasting what they're calling a show of force by armed tactical agents. The attorney describing this as a witch hunt, saying that this was a gross overuse of military level force. Still, he says that Combs is cooperating with investigators. I'll read you part of the statement. He goes on to
Y'all couldn't hear me, sorry. It was not gross. It was not way overdoing. No, it was not. If Diddy was listed inside of these lawsuits and whatnot to be an angry person, have a lot of weapons and stuff like that. And my girl. So that's why they came with excessive force, because look at everything that's been stated in DC. He's a dangerous person, very dangerous. He hangs around a lot of dangerous men that are carrying weapons and stuff like that. So that's why they came so deep, and that's why and Diddy again is a very powerful person. So people saying like, oh, they coming like the mafia, like he part of the mafia. He is. Like, if you think about it, he is. Like very so much. He very so much is.
On to say neither Mr. Combs nor any of his family members have been arrested, nor has their ability to travel been restricted in any way. There's been no finding of criminal or civil liability with any of these allegations. Mr. Combs is innocent and will continue to fight every single day to clear his name. Of course, Wolf, the law enforcement action that attorney is criticizing involved dozens of federal agents showing up yesterday at these residences. This team of federal agents, Wolf, responsible for investigating very serious federal crimes. Sean Diddy Combs, music mogul.
I'm the definition of.
Now the target of a federal investigation carried out by a team that specializes in human trafficking crimes. Two homes belonging to Combs, one in Los Angeles and one in Miami Beach, were searched Monday, according to a law enforcement source briefed on the investigation. A second law enforcement source
Okay, so another thing I wanted to clarify too, the reason why, because we were wondering that, I know I was wondering, I'm like, well, why would they send Homeland Security? Well, Homeland Security, they specialize in human trafficking. So that is the reason why they came, because the allegations, the charges that they're trying to bring up on Diddy based off these lawsuits have everything to do with human trafficking. So be quiet. It has everything to do with set charges. So that is why Homeland Security from Miami, New York, and California were all working together simultaneously, because that's what Homeland Security specializes in, finding people, border control, all of that, being able to have different type of jurisdictions than other people like the FBI or local law enforcement. They could do other stuff. They could do more. They have their clearances a lot higher, but let's keep going.
Across the globe, which specializes in countering human trafficking, focused both on rescuing victims and identifying and prosecuting suspected traffickers. This investigation coming on the heels of several civil lawsuits.
All of them were incredibly graphic, accusing Diddy of rape, grooming, sexual assault, drugging women. There's a lot of similarities in these lawsuits.
One of those from a former girlfriend, Cassandra Ventura, who goes by the stage name Cassie, alleging rape and physical abuse, was settled in November. In a December statement, Combs responded to the claims in all the lawsuits, saying, "Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged." Cassie's attorney responding to Monday's searches and the investigation. Hopefully, this is the beginning of a process that will hold Mr. Combs responsible for his depraved conduct. Another lawsuit filed in February by a former employee, producer Rodney Jones, who goes by the stage name Lil Rod, accusing Combs of, among other things, sexual assault. The musician was not at either home at the time. His whereabouts still unknown.
This is a huge stain on his reputation, to say the least, and this really feels like a fall from grace for one of the biggest stars and moguls.
It don't feel like a fall from grace. It is a fall from grace. Again, it is over for Diddy. Sierra, I checked my DM. This is about Diddy. I don't care to talk about Cardi. I really don't. Yeah. Yeah. So if that's what you're talking about, girl, please. This is about Diddy. So when it comes to Diddy falling from grace, he absolutely did. It's over for him. There is no repairing. This is it. He could go away for the next 10 years and then try to creep back out. It's not happening. It's over. No different than a person like Chris Stokes. It's over for him. As far as like Tubi and opportunities like that, he's not doing big motion pictures. He's not putting together a big label of art. No, one's going to allow that. No one in the industry will allow that. That's just what that were. Now, it's the same thing with him. The whole revolt thing, removing himself from that, there's nothing else that Diddy can remove himself from. When the Cassie lawsuit came out alone, it was like over 20 companies that cut ties with Diddy immediately. That's a bulk of money coming in from a bunch of different places. All of those things are cut. Those ties are cut. And then he loses the Diageo deal, which was his biggest deal. Okay. He don't have Bad Boy anymore. That's why he tried to buy. That's why he tried to buy Sean John again, because he needed to rebrand because he was running out of brands. He's not what? Revolt, Ciroc, De Leon, those were his money makers. That's what made him millions of dollars. Why he don't have to do nothing. He could just sit back and still reap millions of dollars off of these businesses. They're gone. They're null and void. So it's different when you're spending money that's coming in, but when that money that you were accumulating goes. Now you dipping into your savings. Now you're dipping into your net worth, like him paying Cassie and paying all of these attorneys, firing attorneys to rehire attorneys, just the crazy lifestyles he lived, the multiple properties that he has, and so on and so forth. It takes a lot of money to live the type of life that Diddy lives. 100%. Him giving the artists back their royalties, and well, not royalties, their publishing. Not all of them, some of them, on Bad Boy. He had already sucked and siphoned all of the money from the publishing. I love Total to death. Love Mace back in the day, but I'm not bumping that every day. I'm not about to go buy the Total for what? The stock in that is gone. He dried it all out. So when they could have used it, like back in the late 90s, early 2000s, when they could have used the publishing to where they could have made a lot of money off of their own material, he was getting it. Absolutely. Same thing with Biggie Smalls. Can't convince me that he didn't have anything to do with Biggie Smalls passing away. Can't convince me. He even said it out of his own mouth that he feels that he's responsible. You are. You know that you're responsible. Biggie was leaving on multiple levels. Not only did he try to leave and go to another record label, he also tried to leave and go with Jay-Z. Like, he was, in any way, shape, or form, Biggie could get out of being a Bad Boy, he was taking it. He wanted to get as far away from Diddy as possible. And Diddy needed him close in order to reap benefits from him. Now, Diddy knew that even if he would have let Biggie Smalls go and go to a different label, that he could have siphoned him and sucked him dry for a while, sued him, had him tied up in all type of legal battles, even for his name and the albums that he already did. But the problem is that Biggie was really talented. So no matter what, Biggie was going to make a lot of money. A lot of money. And Diddy would not have been privy to any of it. So why wouldn't he want Biggie to die? He passes away. Not only will the first album that he dropped, which is already multi-platinum, will go even higher. I'll own the rights to this forever. He'll die a legend. The next album is speaking on what's about to happen to him, which is he's going to pass. So Ready to Die. This album drops after he passed. He reaps all of the benefit from it. All of the coin goes to him. The rights of the album, his. Publishing, everything. Diddy don't even get a performer credit or payment because he died. He's gone. So he don't have to give Biggie a dime. It all belongs to him. And with Biggie passing away, a legend, his music will go on and on and on. People will buy it forever. People will be interested in him forever. The legend. So who reaped the most of Biggie passing away? Him. It's always with police. That's the first thing they go to when somebody passes away. If they're married, the first thing they look for usually is an insurance policy. It's the first thing they look for. The first thing. Because if there's a policy on this person, if their cause of death is not natural, if it's anything suspect about the way that they passed away, that insurance claim will usually, and he had an insurance policy on Biggie. He made millions and millions and millions of dollars off of Biggie's death. Millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. He made millions of dollars when he gave the mom a certain amount of money. And that was like chump change compared to what he had actually made off of it. So, yeah, this is it for him. And I believe with the CKED trial, a lot will come out. A lot. Diddy is going down, and in the worst way. He sure is.
Moguls in the music world.
Now, of course, Wolf, the big question, what, if anything, did investigators find at either residence in Miami and here in Los Angeles, and how might that information factor into this ongoing criminal investigation? As of right now, Wolf, investigators aren't saying.
All right, Josh Campbell reporting for us. Thanks for all that. Let's bring an attorney and legal affairs commentator, Ariva Martin, right now. Ariva, what's your read on this defiant statement?
Yeah, wasn't Kim Porter's insurance policy, wasn't it like over $5 million or something like that? $4 million? Kim Porter, something like over $4 million or something like that. Yeah, he got millions when she passed. He sure did. That's why her funeral was so expensive.
From Diddy's lawyer.
She basically paid for it, literally.
Well, it's something that I expected. When you look at the statement that Diddy himself made in December, he has been pretty consistent in his statements that these allegations against him are not true, and that these individuals that have filed lawsuits are doing so only to try to extort money from him. That was one of the statements that was made after Jones, the producer, filed his lawsuit in February. So I think it's consistent with what we're hearing from Combs's legal team.
Where does this investigation, Ariva, go from here? Could Diddy actually be criminally charged anytime soon in this federal sex trafficking probe?
Well, one thing we do know, Wolf, is that in order for this law enforcement agency to raid both of his homes in the way that they did, they had to get a warrant. And to get that warrant, they had to present a probable cause statement before a magistrate judge. So they had to produce some evidence that they were going to find, evidence of.
Correct. So again, and it was not the lawsuit. It was the receipts that he had provided throughout the lawsuit, not just that, and what he presented to the police. 100%. So whatever he gave the police, that's what made them be like, okay, bring it to a judge, and the judge be like, okay, go ahead. So for Homeland Security saying we're going in for a human trafficking, this is the proof that we have that there is trafficking going on. If a judge looks at it as weak or the evidence is insufficient, they won't sign it. They'll be like, yeah, no, we ain't letting you go in there for that. And again, this is Diddy, somebody powerful. The judge signed not only for that home, also for the one in Miami and for a property in New York. So yeah, they had some pretty good evidence. It had to have been. It had to have been.
Criminal activity in his homes. Otherwise, they would not have been able to get those search warrants. So we do know, despite not hearing directly from these law enforcement agents, that clearly there is a criminal investigation underway, and that they believe that there would be evidence of crimes in one or both of these homes. And if you read that Rodney Jones lawsuit, it is replete with very, very serious and salacious allegations, including allegations that Combs had cameras throughout his homes where he videotaped himself and others having sexual activity with sex workers and in some cases even underage girls. So
again, the cameras are throughout the home. So all of the rooms, Star Mansion, the one in Miami, and in California, the Humbly Hills. So they're everywhere. The girls, everybody's rooms has cameras in them, even the bathrooms. Every room. That is a complete invasion of privacy. Rodney told the police that if they go to these homes, they will find surveillance footage of this happening. And not only with some of the evidence he's pointing at himself, also with underage, people that are underage, there's proof. Like on camera, them signing NDA stating that they won't say anything, stating that they know that they're underage, still, all type of, just like Robert Sylvester. Just like him, he did the same thing. Literally. Crazy.
There are some very serious allegations that have been made against Sean Combs.
How do these previous lawsuits, Ariva, against Diddy, alleging sexual misconduct, possibly inform this new investigation?
Well, you know, one thing, Wolf, that was always curious was as these civil lawsuits were being filed, the question was always looming as to whether these same individuals making a claim.
See, that's some of the stuff that was on the bed. That backpack. Then there's that black bag to the side. This is all the stuff that was on. A lot of these things are things that were on the bed, so they were taken as evidence. So they're not just going to take anything. They're going to take things that relate or seems feasible to relate to what they're discussing, or not even discussing, what they're trying to charge him with, because this is going to turn, of course, into a criminal investigation. This was a raid, them getting evidence for a criminal investigation.
Claims in civil lawsuits, we're also talking to law enforcement agents. If you're claiming in a civil lawsuit that you've been raped, that you've been drugged, that you've experienced sexual assault, one would imagine that you've also made those same complaints to some local district attorney, FBI, or some kind of law enforcement agency. So I'm not surprised, and I don't think many people are surprised, that there is some criminal investigation that is running parallel to these civil lawsuits, particularly when you look at the nature of the allegations. And again, they're allegations. Nothing's been proven in court, but they are very serious allegations.
Yes, they are. Do you expect, Riva, we may actually hear from Diddy himself anytime soon?
I do not think so. He gave that statement on social media in December, but now that his homes have been raided by federal agents, I don't think we're going to hear anything from him
at all, from his attorneys and his attorneys only. We've been saying that. He ain't gonna say nothing. He's gonna let his attorneys speak. The police caught him at the airport and spoke to him at the airport. If they didn't talk to him at the airport, Diddy had no intention of going in. He was not going to go in. He was about to board a whole flight. So he had no intention of going in there, and he wouldn't have. Like, literally. He wouldn't have. He would have let his attorneys deal with it.
We will continue perhaps to hear through his attorneys his continued denial of the allegations that have been made against him. But I have to imagine that his lawyers are telling him that anything he says at this moment could be used against him if these criminal charges ultimately result in some kind of prosecution and trial. So I do not expect that we will hear anything from him either in person or on social media.
Riva Martin, thanks for that analysis.
Absolutely. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, okay. There's another one before we move on.
Homes in Los Angeles and Miami.
And tonight we're hearing from his lawyer for the first time. CBS News Miami's Anna McAllister is on Star Island with the latest. Anna?
Yeah, Lauren and Elliot, we are hearing from Sean Combs Diddy as we know him. We're hearing from his lawyer. He says that authorities used a gross level of military use force to get inside of his homes during this raid. And he says that his client is innocent and that they will continue to work to clear his name. Now, remember, Combs is facing several lawsuits accusing him of sexual assault. But in the latest one, it's filed on behalf of a male producer that worked with Combs. And in it, he is accusing Combs of sexual assault. And also a member of the royal family is mentioned, as well as a Hollywood actor. And that actor is accused of sexual misconduct. As cars quietly rolled through music mogul Sean Diddy Combs' Star Island property Tuesday, the lawsuits against him are loud and clear. Monday, federal agents raided Combs' homes in Miami and LA in connection with a sex trafficking investigation where belongings of Combs were seized.
They're looking for evidence that would support whether or not an individual or individuals were coerced and had been located at one of these locations, and that there might be some physical evidence supporting the testimony that these witnesses have alleged.
The raid comes a few months after Combs' ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, filed a lawsuit accusing him of rape, sex trafficking, and abuse. A case that was settled out of court a day after it was filed. That was the first of the 4 lawsuits filed, the most recent a former producer for Combs, Rodney Little Rod Jones.
Rodney is eating him alive. Rodney is Diddy's worst nightmare. Hold on, let me because we're gonna move into Bieber. Shout out to Careful Calypso. Thank you. Shout out to Careful Calypso. She said, "Oh my God, this is going to be good." Shout out to you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Shout out to Thoroughbred. Says, "I wonder what agreement Diddy broke or bargain he fell short on with the alumni to say FOH protection for your disgusting arse has been seized, or is it just too many victims?" Both. I think it's both. I think he messed with the wrong person, and it's just too much to bury. I think it's too much, and I think they've been burying it for so long that they're just over it at this point. Shout out to you, Thoroughbred. Thank you so much for the super sticker, and shout out to Tasha Sherry. She says, "I love what you do, Sean Everywhere." Thank you so much, sweetheart, for the super stickers. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. Hold on. Let me shout out the Cash Apps too. Shout out to Loki. Thank you so much, Loki, sweetheart. I love you, dear. Shout out to Diana and shout out to Brittany. I love you all. Thank you so much for the Cash App support and the super chats and liking the video. I love you all again. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think it's just a lot. I think it's both. I think it's a mixture, a combination. Let's get into Justin Bieber. Now, it's being alluded that Justin Bieber is going to be one of the people that is discussed when and if this goes to trial. So I say I would agree. Justin Bieber, let me pull this up. There's been rumors going around circulating that Justin Bieber is going to be put on conservatorship. I hope I'm saying that right. Conservatorship. And the reason they're stating that is because Justin's pretty much like out of control, or was out of control. I hear he's doing a lot better now. But it's being geared that Hailey Bieber, his wife, is supposed to be basically being his handler, his conservator. It's what it's getting down to. Justin's had the same manager, which let me pull that up. Justin has had the same manager for years, pretty much damn near since he came out. And as of recently, Justin has parted ways with that manager. And it's being rumored that Hailey Bieber is the reason why. Now, Scooter Braun, hold on, let me pull that up. Scooter Braun, Justin Bieber has officially left Scooter Braun, goes as his manager. Hailey led the charge. Okay. So as Scooter Braun deals with the aftermath of losing top clients Ariana Grande and Demi Lovato, US Weekly can confirm Justin Bieber is no longer working with his longtime manager. Justin has officially left Scooter Go as his manager, or source exclusively tells US, adding the singer's wife, Hailey Bieber, led the charge for Justin to leave him for another manager, the source adds. So so allegedly Hailey is the reason Justin fired his manager. Justin has been out of control ever since this. We're going to get into the reasons Justin is out of control, but before we do, let's get into this.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come in LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours. So every time you come in LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, go get the front shot of this.
Man.
Minute.
Woo. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down there, you gotta, wear your seat.
I mean, I'm 15. You could ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Not yet.
No.
All right, 16.
You're not ready. Let's slow down. Let's slow down, Josh.
Okay.
Let's slow down. Okay.
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours when you get 16. You good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion. Yeah. So where are we off to now?
What would you like to?
Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Now I'm pulling up this video because it's a good reference point. It's a good reference point because Diddy, at this point in time, Justin Bieber was a normal 15-year-old kid, right? Besides fame, him just coming into fame, he wasn't super famous Justin Bieber yet. Now his fame was rising, but he wasn't just like, oh my God, it's Justin Bieber. Like, not yet. He was becoming a sensation. He wasn't a sensation yet. Justin was fine. Gotta say, any type of little mishaps and trouble that anybody else would get into. After Justin hung out with him at 15 years old, Justin's life went to hell. And Diddy is the main reason. Now, during this conversation, I want you to pay attention to how Diddy is saying, like, oh, we can do what you want to do next 48 hours. You mind? You know, you gonna be with me, blah, blah, blah. And then we're gonna get into the next video of Justin and Diddy.
Like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but
look at Justin. Look how excited he is. He's so excited. He's a kid, you know. He's excited. He's like, this is Diddy. Like,
it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
He said custody. He was not given custody. But and again, these are key words. If you noticed, he said the same thing to who? He said the same thing to Ava. Same thing. So it's like, I feel like these are like key Pedialyte words that he's saying in these videos. There was no reason for Diddy to be recording this within this moment. This was done deliberately. Okay. The African goes back a long time. It absolutely does. This is one of the moments. And I want you to pay attention to how excited Justin is. Like, he's happy, you know, I can't wait to see what's next. You know, this is a 15-year-old kid.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher.
He said he had legal guardianship of Usher. So basically, Usher was a Combs too. Again, what is with this man going around getting custody of everybody damn churn, including Quincy Jones?
First album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
We're going crazy.
Crazy.
I'm taking this out tonight.
Who go crazy with a kid?
What you want to do over the next 48 hours?
48 hours. Let's go. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go get some girls.
Man,
he do not want to do that. He girls. No, it's me and you. Now this is before. This is the next time Justin Bieber seen Diddy after this.
Everything's good. Selling out arenas and everything. Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me.
Now you see Justin is stuttering. Diddy caught Justin off guard. Justin is hiding from him. Listen to Justin. Justin says, you contacted everybody to try to hang with Justin. Justin avoided him after this. He didn't want nothing to do with him. He's stuttering. Diddy is confronting him. Oh, now you selling out arenas. You starting to act different. Why I haven't seen you? Why you had this is a kid. This is a little boy. Like, you a grown-ass man. What you mean you ain't hung with him? What do you mean? He's literally confronting him because Diddy contacted all of Justin's staff trying to get in contact with Justin. And Justin is going to say, listen to Justin. Justin's going to say, you contacted everybody, but you didn't have the poor boy stuttering, all of that. Diddy catches him off guard. Look.
Everything's good. Selling out arenas and everything. Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Correct.
Oh,
okay.
My number?
Yeah. Everything's good. Selling out arenas.
Justin, he said you tried to get in contact with me with all my partners and all of this. So that means Diddy was reaching out to everybody trying to get in contact with him. I think it was more so of he needed to check on Justin because I need to make sure that she's gonna shut your mouth. I haven't seen you. What's going on with you? And I'm like, her. That's what that's giving. He literally confronting Justin. Confronting him. Justin stuttering, biting his tongue, stumbling over his words. All of that. All of that. Justin said you tried to contact everybody around me, my partners, managers, all of that stuff. But, the thing is, I didn't give you my number. You didn't have my number. You want it? Like you could say, he didn't even want to give him his number. Oh, my God.
Arenas and everything, starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you haven't. I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But you never really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number?
Yeah. Everything's good.
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything, starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you haven't. I mean, you try to get in contact.
Oh, I feel so bad for him. Like when it's like you're ambushing him, you got him scared. He's tripping over his words, all of that stuff. Look at his energy is completely off. If you watch this video, Justin was very excited when he first met Diddy to meet him, all of that stuff. They have 48 hours together. How does the energy go from this?
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come in LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours. So every time you come in LA, it's a little dusty, but go get the front shot.
Man.
Minute.
Woo. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down there. You gotta, wear your seat.
I mean, I'm 15. You could ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Not yet.
No.
All right, 16.
No,
16.
Slow down. Let's slow down, Josh.
Okay.
Let's slow down. Okay.
One step at a time.
But yeah, the keys is yours when you get 16. You're good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion. So where are we off to now?
Where would you like to go?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. I have been given custody of him. He signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when
Usher brought him there. Usher gave him to Diddy.
Oh, he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
Going crazy.
Crazy.
I'm taking this out tonight.
What you want to do? What you want to do over the next 48 hours?
48 hours. Let's go. Let's just go get some girls. Let's go hang with some girls.
He's 15. He like, look, I want to go hang with some girls. Look at here. My hormones are raging. He want to do what little 15-year-olds do. Like, I want to be in a Lambo, driving a Lambo. Pull up to my old high school, like, what out, ma? You feel on, little bank? What you doing tonight, ma? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's 15. Like, he want to do what 15-year-olds do. Diddy. How y'all gonna go look for churn together? Y'all looking at two different women. Weird. That's why I was like, why would you want to hang out with a kid? Like, I don't get that. The only thing y'all should have did was been in the studio, and then after the studio, he should have went home. How can you show a 15-year-old a good time? I don't get that. I think he was like 19 at least. Like 18, 19, something like that. At least grown, considered an adult. 15 is not considered an adult. No, it's not. You still got a lot of growing to do. He's very immature at that point in time, very easily manipulated, and what makes bad decisions, making bad decisions, peer pressure, all that. I mean, you're a grown man. So I'm like, oh, what a creep.
Man.
What a creep. And you could tell Diddy did not want to go to see no girls. So how does the energy go from this to where Justin, you got look at that smile. Justin was very enamored with Diddy. You could tell he really looked up to him. And then to this energy to where you're basically avoiding
Everything's
him.
good. Selling out arenas and everything. Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you haven't. I mean,
I believe this is when Justin was 16. I believe he had turned 16 here. He was 16.
try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. But you never really got my number, so.
Right.
My
Okay.
number?
Yeah. Everything's good.
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything. Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you haven't. I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
So he said you tried to get in contact with me with all my business partners, and like he's like freeze up, like he's kind of like freaked out, like it's like you're confronting me, like I'm your girl. I used to we was kicking it, we was going together for a little bit, but now you know what I'm saying I'm acting brand new, because like that's the energy that it's like this is a kid. Like what the is wrong with you? What do you mean y'all don't hang, nigga? Y'all should be hanging in the first place. Weirdo. It's like you're catching them off guard. I'm sure he's nervous. You got all your bodyguards and all of that stuff with you and whatnot. And another thing, this response, you want to know what this response completely gives? Avoidance. It gives that Justin has been avoiding Diddy. So it's like a person approaching you that you know who calls you've been ignoring. And then you see him in public, you're like, ooh, like, oh, hey, like that's what, because Justin says you contacted my bit. So he's letting them know, I know you tried to contact me because you've been, contacted everybody around me, my managers, my publicists, like everybody. He's like, but you don't have my number. You could tell he was very nervous and uncomfortable. He was, but that's what I'm saying. How does it go from the first video to him wanting to be around Diddy, wanting to spend 48 hours around him, happy, like, oh my God, I'm with Diddy, this is so cool, to avoiding you? Why is he avoiding you? After 48 hours, y'all spent alone. Why is this man, avoiding you? Why does this boy want nothing to do with you? And that's how he coming, like, even with his stance. Diddy's stance is very defensive. His body language. He's on the defense. Justin's body language is on the offense. It's just the kind of the shrugging the shoulders, the not giving direct eye contact. That's uncomfortable. You're uncomfortable. Again, this is how you could tell trauma. Look at trauma, Lord. Look at trauma. You see here in this video, Justin's giving no eye contact. In this video, Justin barely take his eyes off Diddy.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come in LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours. So every time you come in LA, it's a little dusty, but
All right, so.
Yeah.
Look at the eye contact. Look at the eye contact.
You're not ready. Let's slow down. Let's slow
Because
down.
at this point in time, there is no, he's not uncomfortable. He has this trust within this point. So he can look him in the eye. He can have a conversation and look him right in the eye. Even at the end of this video, that's why I said what makes it so sad. Because look at how Justin is looking at him like a father figure. It's how Justin is looking at him like a big brother, an uncle, somebody he trusts. It's how he's looking at Diddy. You can tell within this moment, Diddy had did nothing to Justin. Nothing. Diddy and Justin were fine. There was no issue. How does it go from this to the next time you see this person, they're avoiding you. You're approaching them because they will not take your calls, anything like that. He approaches Justin. Justin does not even approach him. He walks up to Justin, shakes Justin's hand, and he initiates the conversation. And the conversation automatically goes to Diddy being defensive towards Justin for ignoring his many advances. He had been hitting him up, been trying to be around him, been trying to invite him back around and, hang out with him and whatnot, which again, who wants to hang out with a kid? And be around him, and Justin was denying his advances. He was denying them.
Everything's good. Selling out arenas and everything. Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you haven't. I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot, but you never really got my.
He keeps looking down. He does not look at Diddy. It's like, and Diddy got on sunglasses. He cannot look at Diddy. When he starts talking, he instantly looks down because he knows he's not telling the truth. He just simply doesn't want to be around Diddy. He's very uncomfortable.
Selling out arenas and everything, starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot, but you never really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number?
Yeah. Everything's good. Selling out.
Justin was offering him his number right there. If he was contacting his business partners and all of that, why wouldn't Justin just tell his business partners to give Diddy his number? Why does it take? This is why Diddy came into bombarded, basically ambushed his studio session. This is Justin in the studio. This ain't got nothing to do with Diddy. He literally found out where he was, and Diddy goes places uninvited. Gene Deal said that he went into Ja Rule's hotel room uninvited, to his hotel suite uninvited. He was not invited. He just went. He just went to it. Type of situation. It's the same thing with Justin. He forced himself into, oh, Justin at the studio? Oh, he is? Okay, I'm about to go down there. I'm about to pull up. And that's what he did. He pulled up. And Justin was caught off guard. You can tell in this video, he was caught off guard. He had no idea that Diddy was going to be showing up, or he was avoiding him. First thing, because he knew Diddy was going to say something about him ignoring him, about him not wanting to be around him. Diddy came on the offense, his body, all of that posture, everything, it's defensive. And Justin's kind of just like, ugh. He talked to Diddy in the first video, didn't stutter one time. He talked to Diddy and Diddy confronts him, and he consistently stuttering, looking down at the ground, no eye contact. He just doesn't want to be bothered.
Everything's good. Selling out arenas and everything, starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot, but you never really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number?
Yeah. Everything's good. Selling out arenas and everything.
Complete avoidance. Let's keep going. So Justin's father obviously completely failed him. He wasn't in his life really until he became famous. That's when he couldn't get rid of his father. But before that, his father left him and his mother as a toddler. So Justin has always been looking for a father figure. If he wasn't looking for it in Diddy, he was looking for it in Usher. If he wasn't looking for it in Usher, he was looking for it in one of his pastors. I feel badly for Justin. I feel like he's always longed for a father, is what it gives. So Justin Bieber is still cool with Diddy. Okay. I think Justin is cool with Diddy for appeal. I don't think Justin actually likes Diddy. And the reason why I feel that is because everyone wants to say what happened. Hold on. Let me pull that up right now. Because people say, well, when Diddy was with Justin, we don't know what happened. Or we always wonder what happened with Justin and Diddy. It's an easy answer to that. 1 second. It's a very easy answer for that. I'm going to pull it up right now. If you want to know what I think what happened with Diddy and Justin Bieber, when Justin did this video, Yummy, this is what I think happened. Watch the video, Yummy. You can watch my breakdown videos. There's a lot of other breakdown videos of it too. Shout out to the other creators that did breakdowns of the Yummy video of Justin. But I absolutely believe that Yummy is what happened next. And I believe people like Bill Clinton was there. Justin Bieber has said F Bill Clinton on many occasions. I think he's saying that for a reason. You know, he may not be able to say why, but again, he was a kid. So, growl. That definitely has a backstory to it. But yeah, he said that a lot. But let's keep going. But I think Yummy is what happened. Absolutely. Go take a good gander at that video and you'll see exactly what we're talking about. So let's get into Justin's backstory a little bit and all of the things that Justin has done. How Justin Bieber went out of control. Remember, this all happened after Diddy. This was written in 2014. Late on a Monday night in mid-January, a slightly stoned Justin Bieber leans back on a couch in a Miami strip club, green-scented VIP room, casually accepting lap dance after lap dance after lap dance. He's wearing a baseball cap to the front, thick gold chains hang over a t-shirt that he will inevitably whip off soon. More than once, Bieber pauses mid-grind to lean over and fist bump his dad, a hard-eyed 38-year-old who's always up for some family fun. Jeremy Bieber, which is Justin's dad, split with Justin's mom when Justin was a toddler and wasn't around afterwards, but has, as of late, accepted a place of honor in his superstar's son's entourage. So again, Justin Bieber's father was not in his life until he became famous. Before Justin became famous, Justin dad didn't want nothing to do with him. He didn't want nothing to do with his mom. He completely abandoned them and left them to the wayside to fend for themselves. So don't let him fool you because you see him now around his son that he actually wants to be there willingly. That is not true. It absolutely is not. He was not his son's life. So let's keep going. The position comes with perks. Jeremy, a tatted up former carpenter and pro mixed martial artist MMA fighter, sips beer, enjoying the overflow from his 19-year-old's parade of strippers. Bieber begins whispering in the ear of a newer addition to his life, Chantel Jeffries. Now, Chantel Jeffries is in a lot of pictures with Justin Bieber. When Justin Bieber and Diddy were spotted at a nightclub, Justin allegedly had some stuff inside of his drink, and you could see like clear as day that his drink was spiked with something. Like you could, like 100, you could see it like in his cup that it was something other than liquid inside of it. And he was with Diddy, and he was dating the Chantel Jeffries at the time. A 21-year-old formerly affiliated with Taz Angels, a modeling agency that helps stock Miami clubs with beautiful women when celebrities are in town. Before hooking up with Bieber, y'all. Before hooking up with Bieber, Jeffries was best known, which is Chantel, the girl Justin was dating. Jeffries was best known for briefly dating Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver Deshaun Jackson, as well as Sean Combs' 20-year-old son, Justin. Hold on. Let me find that picture of Justin, Chantel, and Diddy in the club. Hold on. Let me find that picture. Justin. I'm like, how you in the club with Justin and your son ex-girlfriend? Like what? Like, wow. Hold on, let me find it. I know. Is this it? No. Just go to images. I'll just go to images. Okay. Ooh. I already had a bookmark. Oh, it's probably like far down though. Here we go. Let me pull this up right here. Shout out to Daily Mail. Let's pull it up. He literally was in the club with them. I boy issue 9. Justin Bieber party shirtless in Atlanta club amid cloud of smoke with posse of rappers including Diddy and Bad Girl Chantel Jeffries. Okay, so you see that Diddy, or that's Justin sitting next. That's Cassie sitting next to Justin. There goes Chantel Jeffries, Justin Bieber, and Diddy entering the club together. And she used to go with Justin. His son, Justin Combs. She went with Justin Combs before she went with Bieber. She became known and more so in the modeling industry because she was dating Justin, Diddy's son. Now I see bumping into them at the club and, just saying hey and whatnot, but literally coming together. Wow. Wow. And this is the same night. Hold on. They should have it on here. Hold on. Do they have the picture on here? Yep. This is the bottle of liquor that the bottle that he had, and there's substances at the bottom. It even says what's in the bottle. While Justin carried an aqua hydrate bottle containing a colored liquid inside, while the bottle held by Diddy, who launched the drink, contains a clear liquor. A clear liquid. It's supposed to be clear. Now, y'all know in the lawsuit it says that Diddy will apply people with drinks and whatnot, and he would spike them all. And he would spike them all. That's Justin's drink made by Diddy. And he with Diddy. Diddy would spike the Ciroc, he would spike the De Leon, and he would have the spiked bottles out for the people to be drinking, and then the normal bottles he would have where he was. And him and his crew, him and his entourage, they would be drinking the normal stuff. Yes. So Diddy literally was in the club. He went to the club with his son. I wish my daddy would. I wish my daddy would go to the club with my ex and her new boyfriend. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? But let's get into the reason why. The reason why I think Justin went to the club with Diddy and went with Chantel, and why Diddy didn't mind is because he wants Justin. He don't care nothing about Chantel. She didn't matter. He wanted Justin. He didn't care nothing about Chantel. He was going to do everything in his power to get around Justin. He sure was. He was going to do everything in his power. Shout out to SC Tyndall for the super sticker. She says, what about hard bottom? Shout out to you. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for the super sticker, sweetheart. Shout out to Robin as well for the super sticker. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Shout out to Marlene. Yes, I've seen the Odell video. That video gets you demonetized. It can even get your channel taken if you play it. So I want to encourage people to. But yes, I have seen the Justin Bieber Odell club video with Trey Songz and all of that. Yes, I have seen that, sweetheart. Thank you so much for the super sticker, girl. Shout out to Erica as well. She says, did he use his scare tactic to pull up on him and ensure the secret? Correct. Was safe since Justin was ghosting him. Shaking my head, disgusting. That is very so much what it's giving. That Diddy was popping up on Justin to make sure that everything was good. It's like, I haven't heard from you. Now, you know what I'm saying? We do what we do. What happened. And I don't think it was, in my opinion, I don't necessarily think it's what Diddy did. Because you got to be able to explain, if Diddy allegedly did what he did to Justin, then why would Justin want to be back around him? Right? Because this is after. Justin's an adult when they're at the club here. He's grown. The last video that I showed y'all when Justin was stuttering when he was 16, them going into the club and he was Chantel Jeffries, Justin's grown at this point. So that means that Justin went back around Diddy. That's why I said I would refer people to the Yummy video, because I think Diddy brought him into a really bad situation. And it's harder for him to blame Diddy because Diddy didn't necessarily at that time do anything to him. It was the people at the party and whatnot that did things to him. And, so I think that it's kind of like, yeah, a little bit of Stockholm, yeah, if you will, right? Like Stockholm. Yeah, I think it's like that. It's like the person that actually abused you, you kind of fell for. You care about them, you love them, you've fallen for them. You have sympathy, empathy, all of that for said person. So, yeah, like 100%. Because I'm like, girl, like, how was this even possible? How was this even possible? Like, why would you go back around him after said thing? But I think that's why the veil is still like over Justin's eye, who Justin really takes this out on. No, not this. We don't want this. We want. What do we want? We want this. Justin takes this out on Usher. Justin is not feeling Usher. He is not. He is not. Usher reveals why Justin Bieber declined Super Bowl halftime show. He's going to play the Super Bowl. I profess that over his life, but it just didn't happen. But that doesn't mean it's not going on, Usher told The Breakfast Club. After Justin Bieber delivered his first performance in the year of 2024 at the NHL All-Star Game earlier this month, speculation that the Canadian superstar would be making a surprise appearance at Usher's Super Bowl halftime show was high. Despite the excitement, the moment never came, and Usher has finally revealed why. Speaking with The Breakfast Club, Usher confirmed he reached out to Bieber and pretty much everybody, but the singer declined. I honor and recognize the fact that my brother, I think it might have just been that he's just wanting to tell a different story right now. And I didn't understand that, Usher said in the teaser clip. We did have a brief conversation and we're going to do something else in the future. Usher continued, no love lost or anything like that. It's a lot of pressure for the Super Bowl. Obviously, for me to put a show together, I reached out to everybody. Justin wasn't the only person I spoke to about doing the Super Bowl, but the moment was maybe for later. Usher, you are lying. Justin said he just wasn't feeling it. And when he said he wasn't feeling it, he wasn't feeling Usher. And we're going to get into that too. Usher, Justin don't like you. Justin, you are in the Yummy video as well. Justin's talking about you too. You said out of your own mouth that you would never let one of your kids go to any like Diddy camp or anything like that because you said it was extremely inappropriate from when you had one yourself. So why would you let Justin go? You let Justin go around Diddy for 48 hours, knowing the type of person he was, knowing what he would allow to happen, knowing what he would do to him. It wasn't a secret. It's also a reason, Justin or Usher, I feel that you went over to to see Russell Simmons because all of this stuff is coming to light. And what you did to Justin, what Diddy did to Justin is part of it. And since you realize that Diddy no longer has protection, Usher, I think you went over to Bali to see if there was a place for you there because you know that this is about to hit the fan. If Diddy's being charged with King, you dropped Justin off over to Diddy for those 48 hours. You did. After you said you wouldn't even let your own kid go there. So again, I think you went to Bali to talk to Russell Simmons because there is problems. There's a lot of issues going on, and Russell escaped. So you want to know how he did it, how he does it. type of situation. Because Usher's gonna milk it. He's gonna do jobs, he's gonna perform, he's gonna do all of that stuff until it's time to go. He's gonna keep collecting his coin until he can't collect it anymore. Just like Russell Simmons did. Russell Simmons sat over here and kept collecting money until he could not collect it anymore. Okay? That's just what that were. So I believe, in my opinion, that's part of the reason that Usher went over there, because he knows that he's been involved in a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Don't now stop talking. Go read my message. I know my girl. Or I could just block you. Hi. Or I could just block you. Like, girl, please. Yeah. So yeah, I think that definitely has everything to do with it. Usher is making it seem as if, let me pull that back up. Usher's making it seem as if he does not have a problem with Justin, and he doesn't. It's Justin having a problem with him. Justin does not like Usher. Justin does not feature Usher. Justin has stayed away from him. Justin Bieber has been, let's pull that up too. He has a certain illness. It's with like his face. It's kind of like Bell's palsy. If you will, if you know what Bell's palsy is, it's kind of like when the face, when you lose kind of like function or control over the muscles or and whatnot in your face. What is it called? Hang on, let me pull that up. But while Justin was suffering and going through that, Usher was nowhere to be found. Usher did not support Justin. He did not come and check on Justin. He did not do any of that. Any of that. And you know what's a problem with someone when people are literally stating it? Like, let's get into that. Through the years, fans have, because Justin had a tour and he had to cancel it because of the illness that he has to where he couldn't control. I forgot what it's called. What is it called? I forgot what it's called. Maybe it says in this article. Through the years, fans have always wondered about the real nature of Usher and Justin Bieber's bond. The former is known to be the latter's mentor, but at one point, the yummy singer started making choices that disappointed the 43-year-old R&B icon. Now 28 years old and battling a rare illness that the left one side of his face paralyzed. Just the Biebs is making Usher proud again. Here's the truth about their present relationship. So yeah, I forgot what it's called. What is it called? It's like Bell's palsy, but it's not Bell's palsy. Not Bell's palsy. Not called that. It's not Bell's palsy. We'll figure it out. Usher first met Bieber around 2008, and it was after that the latter's YouTube videos started going viral. I heard about Justin through the grapevine because people were talking about him. The Burn singer told Howard Stern, and I said to him, "Why don't you set up a meeting between me and your manager? I'd love to meet with you and do this in a formal setting. I'm late for an appointment with Jermaine Dupri, and I don't want to keep him waiting. So let's do this right away." He added that he was in awe of the young talent's ability to produce magic. And I'm a girl. Let's see. After that, the singer watched one of Bieber's hit YouTube clips with some of his peers, and that included executive L.A. Reid's wife, who instantly Pebbles, who recognized the teen's star quality. Perry says, "Are you crazy? You get down there right now and meet this kid. He's amazing," Usher continued. At that time of the interview, the Peaches singer was getting in a lot of trouble, including in leaked photos of his private parts. When Stern asked the mentor about it, he answered laughingly, "He has a mind of his own. He chose to do with his penis is his prerogative. He's managing that aspect of his life. I have nothing to do with Bieber's private parts, man. Come on." Here's the thing. In the next video, what we're going to talk about when it comes to Justin Bieber, allegedly Diddy, like Cassie, put Justin Bieber's nudes out there. When Cassie was dating the producer, his name escapes me right now, but the producer that she was dating, his computer was stolen. And then all of us, yes, Ramsey Hunt syndrome. Thank y'all so much. Yes, thank y'all so much. Look at y'all. Yes, yes, that is what it's called. Ramsey Hunt syndrome. Thank you. That is what it's called. Absolutely, that is what it's called. So now that's what I read. That right there. As soon as y'all said a boop, yep, that's what it is. Absolutely, Ramsey. So Ryan Leslie, thank y'all so much. So Ryan Leslie's computer, his laptop was stolen, and there was nudes of Cassie on it when they were dating before Diddy stole her. So Diddy stole the laptop from him because all of a sudden, it's not a coincidence that as soon as his laptop was stolen, these pictures were put out of Cassie because Cassie was not accepting Diddy's advances. So Diddy wanted to make it look like it was Ryan Leslie's fault, that the nudes and stuff got out there and that he didn't care about her, blah, 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 to make her love him, to make him look like a hero, if you will, and it's blackmail. So it's the same thing with Justin. Allegedly, when Justin, the same year, when Justin was 16, is when his nudes first came out. They came out again, but the different ones as he grew, but he was underage in those pictures, just like Cassie. Cassie was underage in her pictures too. Correct. Yeah. So when I believe another reason why Justin was afraid and intimidated when Diddy had bumped into him, or when I bumped into him, forced his way into Justin's studio time, I believe that's another reason he was afraid. It's because Diddy had allegedly leaked his nudes. And he was underage. But how did Diddy get his nudes? How did he get them? How did you get those? He was underage. So I think it's a high probability that Justin Bieber's name is one of the names on the list. There are 4 different lawsuits, but with those lawsuits, the allegations from other lawsuits have to be taken under consideration too now. There's been many lawsuits against Diddy that Diddy has quieted and tried to settle. There's plenty of people that have signed NDAs that are willing to break those NDAs. It's the same thing with Robert Sylvester. A lot of people broke their NDAs. A lot of those women signed NDAs. They broke them. They broke the NDAs to get the truth out so that the person could be stopped. Cassie signed an NDA too. She still sued him. She signed an NDA too and told it all. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. So I love you guys. We're going to come back live tomorrow and finish this because there's other tea, I'm sure, that we're going to be discussing as well. Thank y'all so much for all of the super stickers and liking the video and supporting. I need to go rest this throat of mine, and I'm a girl. Shout out to Rosalind, Brittany, Diana, and Loki for the cash apps. Again, I love you all so much. Thank you all for the super stickers and super chats. Let me make sure I don't miss none. Did I miss any? I don't think I missed that. Okay, and I'm a girl. Shout out to Robin. I love you guys. I will see y'all tomorrow. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. We will be back tomorrow with more tea. Okay, this is just the beginning. Diddy is going down. Until tomorrow, I love you all. Thank you all so much for joining me.